This video is going to help remind you what we've learned about how to divide fractions. Dividing fractions is necessary because sometimes the amount of an item that you have is not a whole number. It might be a fraction, and you might need to split it up into fractional pieces. This is also a key 6th grade math standard. What we've learned about dividing fractions is that we need to keep our first fraction the same. This is because this fraction is saying we have 3/4 and we are dividing our 3/4 into pieces that are a size of 1/8. Since we have 3/4, that cannot change at all. So we are going to keep 3/4 the same. Now, since we are splitting it into 1/8 pieces, we are actually going to change it to multiplying by the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1/8 is 8/1. Remember, a number multiplied by its reciprocal will always equal 1 whole. If you did 1/8 and you multiplied it by 8/1, you would get 8/8 or 1 whole. But let's go back to this division problem. We've taken 3/4, we've kept that the same. We've taken our 1/8 and altered it so we are multiplying by the reciprocal. Now, as you know from my class, I like to simplify if I can, even before I multiply. I see that 4 and 8 have a common factor of 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So now I multiply straight across. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. I get 6/1 or 6, meaning that 6 1/8 can fit into 3/4. Let's try that practice with another one. In this case, 7/10 divided by 3/5. It means we have 7/10 and we're dividing it into 3/5 size pieces. Since 7/10 is what we have, we cannot change that. But we are going to multiply by the reciprocal, or 5/3. I see that I can do some cross-simplifying or cross-canceling here. 10 and 5 have a common factor of 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So when I multiply straight across, I am going to get 7/6. That can be simplified into 1 whole and 1/6. To summarize, when you are dividing fractions, you want to keep that first fraction the same. It's what you have, that can't change. Then you want to change it to multiplication, and you want it to be multiplying by the reciprocal of that second fraction. You want to solve by multiplying the fractions like you normally would, and then simplify if you can.